Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a quick makeup tutorial. However, I am not a makeup YouTuber. This is my first time doing anything like this. I even have lipstick on my teeth. That's hilarious. Okay. Okay, we're going to start over and pretend that never happened. I am just going to do a quick tutorial on this look that I'm wearing right now. It's what my dog's going to ruin every video from now on. Come here. He's a lover for sure. I need a bath every day. Sorry if he's making noise. Anyway, I am just going to do a quick tutorial on this look that I'm wearing right now. I think I'm going to be wearing this look on Thanksgiving, so I thought it would be a perfect time to do a little tutorial, show you guys what products I used and how I used them on all that jazz. But just a warning, like I said, I have never done this before. I don't have all the proper equipment. I'm just going to be kind of like doing my makeup and telling you guys what I'm doing. And now that I'm like in the light, I also feel like I could go a bit darker with everything. So it may look completely different by the time I take all my makeup off and redo it. Okay, I'm going to go clean my face and we'll get started. Okay, so they're like mowing or something over there and it's super loud, so sorry if you can hear that. I've got my face washed and now we're ready to start. First I'm going to moisturize and I'm going to be using this random moisturizer that I got in a FabFitFun box. I wouldn't necessarily like recommend it. It's fine, but I just use it because it smells good. It's not like amazing. Back up, I forgot to say that always use hand sanitizer before you touch your face. I always do that, but I kind of forget that not everyone does. So that's super important to not get germs and ish all over your face. For primer, I'm going to be mixing two. I got this one from Sephora with like my points, and it's really hydrating and it is kind of glowy, and that's why I like it, but it's not super smoothing. Is that a word? I don't know. Anyway, so I'm going to use the POREfessional primer by Benefit. Of course, like everyone loves it because it's the freaking best. So I'm going to start with the, it's called Hello Fab. I don't know. I'll link everything down below. And I'm just going to use the POREfessional one on my T-zone versus that one I kind of put everywhere. Okay, so for foundation, I actually airbrushed my foundation. I got into it earlier this year and I really love it. However, I feel like this is not the time to talk about it too much, so I maybe will do a later video about like a full review. But for now, I'll just link a couple of my favorite full coverage foundations below that I feel like would do the same thing as the airbrush in a different way. I'm also going to be putting a little bit of this Urban Decay eyeshadow primer on my eyelids. Okay, now that I have my foundation pretty much done, I'm going to go ahead and use the NARS concealer in Vanilla. Okay, now that I have that blended, I'm going to go in with my Laura Mercier setting powder in Translucent, and I use this pretty generously. Okay, now I feel good about that, and I'm gonna go in with this little brush. It's from Walgreens from like 2 years ago. If you can find one that's kind of tapered like this, that would be awesome. And I'm gonna use the ELF contour palette. It's literally $6, and it's not like the absolute best, but it gets the job done and it's cheap, so that's what I like. And I'm first gonna just be going in with the darker color. I'll just call this brown and this one red. I'm going to go in with the brown, and I'm going to go like this and kind of just frame my cheekbones, only going either down or up with the brush, not ever, I guess, going at an angle and never going down. I'm going to take a little bit of the brown and put it on the sides of my nose. I used to like really contour my nose, but now I just don't have time for that. So this gets the job done. Alright, now I'm gonna take some of the brown and put it underneath my chin and my neck, my jawline. You can be pretty generous with this part. Alright, now I'm gonna go in with the red color and just kind of go on top. I'm also going to take the red color and just kind of line my hairline a little bit. I get like really out of hand pretty easily when it comes to like putting bronzer on my forehead, so I just try to be really careful to take it slow and just add a little bit at a time. Alright, now I'm also going to add some of the red under my neck, under my jaw, and I'm just kind of going to blend it down. And I'm also kind of mixing the red and the brown and adding it down here just to blend it out. Okay, now I feel good about that, and I'm going to add blush. I'm going to be using the Tarte Party color. I just got it as a birthday gift at Sephora, and I'm going to add it a little bit to the top of my cheekbone. Some people like to add it like on their like actual like cheeks right here, but I just feel like that makes my face look kind of closed, if that makes sense. It just kind of like brings the focus to the front, and I want it to be more lifted. So I stick with adding it like out here. Alright, so for highlight, I have this super old Smashbox Shape Matters palette. This mirror is going to be a struggle, but it has like a million things in it, and I just kind of use it for everything, but it has a good highlight in it, and I'm just going to add that to my cheekbones. I'm going to add it to the tip of my nose. I don't do the bridge of my nose anymore just because it was too much, so I stick with the tip and the Cupid's bow a lot. I think that highlight on a Cupid's bow is the cutest thing ever, so I do a lot. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with my Tartiest palette by Tarte. It broke, so I don't have the top. I'm gonna be using this little brush from Sephora. I got like a set of these, and they don't have numbers or really like specific labels, so anything just flat and kind of big like this. And I'm going to be using this color called Classic. It's the creamier base color, and I'm just going to put it on like my whole entire lid, especially up under my eyebrow. Alright, next I'm going to go in with the color Chic right here. It's like a light pink, and I'm going to be using this Sephora large 27 brush. It's my favorite brush. I use it for literally everything. I'm gonna go in and focus on my crease and kind of a little bit above it. And I can bring it down a little bit, but not too much. If you have ever watched any makeup tutorials, you know that the key to eyeshadow is just starting really light and layering. So next I'm gonna go in with this just a little bit darker pink. It's called Innocent. And I'm going to focus it a little bit more on just the crease and not bringing it up too much. Alright, now I'm going to go in with the color Whimsy. It's this super deep orange color. I'm going to go in with this Smashbox brush. It just came in that big palette I just showed you, but really anything about this size will work. And it's a little bit stiffer. It's not quite as good with blending. And I'm just going to apply it to this corner on my lower lid, and I'm going to blend it kind of into the crease, but not too much. So I like to just really pack the orange on, and especially like I was saying in the intro, I saw that it could have gone a little bit darker, so you know, why not? And then I'm going to take the Sephora brush and blend it out. My camera went off for some reason, so I don't know what that was about. But I'm just going to carve out a little bit of a lighter shade up here because I got a little carried away with my blending, and there is nothing there. And I'm going to go in with that original like flat angled brush that I used for the base color and just blend it up into my brows. I know a lot of people do their brows first, but I just can't. Do you see my eye watering right now? Oh, that's a struggle right there. Okay. Alright, now I'm gonna do my brows, and I'm going to use, where did it go? Found it. And I'm gonna use this Smashbox palette. It Oh, it comes with like 2 little colors right here, and I'm just gonna mix them together because one is too dark and one is too light, you know, of course. I'm gonna go in with this super angled brush and start down here, just really light. I don't like perfect brows, so. Okay, and then I'm actually going to use some of my Boy Brow from Glossier. I don't really know what it is, but just to kind of keep them in place. I typically only use this, like if I'm just like doing my everyday makeup, I just use this, but sometimes, you know, you need a little extra fill. Okay, so now I'm going to do liner, and I'm going to use the Kat Von D tattoo liner. I have the miniature one, but I also have the big one, and it's my absolute fave. I'm just gonna try to do a super thin line. I don't really want to do like a thick liner with all this eyeshadow. I'm just gonna do a thin layer. Okay, I got my liner done, and sometimes I do my waterline on the bottom and the top, but my eyes are like really watery right now, so I feel like that would just turn into a big mess. But I am gonna get a Q-tip and kind of clean off my bottom waterline because it has like pink on it, and just make it a little brighter. Now I'm gonna go in with my Tarte eyelash curler, and I have some falsies, but I don't think I'm gonna put them on because I'm probably not gonna wear them for Thanksgiving, and I don't know a lot of people that will wear them for Thanksgiving, so just seems more practical to do like a no lashes look because that's what most people wear. Oh, you see these dots coming in? That's the trouble with natural light, is that the sun is starting to set and there's this situation. Anyway, I used the L'Oreal Voluminous. Good Lord, I can't speak properly today, or I just can't read, one of the two. It's my favorite mascara. It's super cheap, especially if you get it on Amazon and do like the subscription where they send it to you every like 2 months or month or something. It's like $5. Don't forget the bottom lashes. I cannot stand when I see girls that still in 2017 do not put mascara on their bottom lashes. I will never understand because it just opens your eyes up so much and it really enhances your eyeshadow. Just do it. Now that that is done, it's time for lips, and I'm going to be using all MAC for the lips. I'm a huge MAC snob. I think I've talked about that before, but this liner is called Half Red, and I really like it. It goes super well with this pink that I have. It goes really well with this like brownish red that I'm about to put on. Just kind of goes with everything. So I'm not a hater with overlining for sure. I can't really pull it off on the top, but sometimes I do kind of overline the bottom, and that's what I'm going to do right now. But I feel like one of the tricks with overlining on the bottom is that you can't overline your whole bottom lip. You kind of have to just do it in the middle, at least for my lip shape. You know, I can't overline up here because then it's not going to like match up right, you know? And that's what I feel like girls try to do, and it looks real bad. So this is just what I've learned. So I typically start out with like my normal line, and then I'll just kind of add it in the middle. Okay, there you go with the liner. This is getting really out of hand. Good thing I'm almost done. The lipstick that I'm using is Verve by MAC. Yeah, I love it. It's like brown, red perfection. So if you don't know this trick, then I'm about to change your life, but to not get lipstick on your teeth like I did earlier, you like suck on your finger kind of, and it gets what's super close to your teeth like on your finger, and then you won't get it on your teeth anymore. Okay people, so my camera died, and while I was charging, the lighting got super weird at where I was sitting, and I thought, oh, I just like try to make it work, but you know, this is just life. So now I'm in my kitchen eating chips and dip, and that's my real life today. So anyway, you get the point. This is the makeup look. Just kind of been walking around for a little bit. I hope you enjoyed it, and I promise next time I do a makeup tutorial, I'll be more prepared and be able to do a better job. Hopefully I'll get a better viewfinder and all that stuff. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. Yeah, don't forget to subscribe. I'm gonna be trying to put out a lot more videos, a lot more consistently. I don't know what they're gonna be. They're gonna be random. Hopefully they'll be exciting. Adios.